Hey guys, I'm Becky from BBReview, and today I'll be reviewing The King by Jennifer L. Armentrout. As Caden and Brighton's attraction grows, despite the odds stacked against a happily ever after, they must work together to stop an ancient fae from releasing the Queen, who wants nothing more than to see Caden become the evil prince once feared by fae and mortals alike. This novella is part of the 1001 Dark Nights series, which is a really cool short story series where each book is a standalone story. For new readers, it is a really cool way to get into the author's world, and for fans, it is a bonus story in a series that they're already addicted to. The King is part of the Wicked trilogy, so it is technically book 3.6. It is a sequel to a previous novella from the 1001 Dark Nights, which is The Prince. But again, each story can be read as a standalone book. Whether you've already read the Wicked trilogy or you are starting out brand new, you will not feel lost. You'll understand everything right away. I will let you know that since I have already read book 1 in the original trilogy, that it is a little bit spoilery, as you will know one of the couples that gets together and you'll kind of know a little bit of what happens in the first book, but there is nothing that is like crazy spoilery that happens in these books. You can read them totally by themselves, including this one. Even though it is a sequel of the first novella, it can be read all on its own. Now, I was so very excited to get my hands on this because Jennifer Armentrout, as you may know, is my all-time favorite author, and of course I have to read everything that she writes. But I was very excited for this one because last year I agreed to review The Prince and I absolutely loved it. I really needed to know what happened next because each one kind of ends on a cliffhanger, so I really wanted to get my hands on this. Thankfully, they did another tour for it and I got picked again, thank goodness, because I really needed to get my hands on this book. Since it is a novella, it is only 198 pages, which means that I, of course, read it in one sitting, and it also means, though, there's not a whole lot of material for me to talk about in this review without giving anything away, so this will be a pretty short review video. One thing that I can touch on is that this is definitely a new adult to adult novel, and so is the trilogy. It really is like more new adult, as it is a younger adult setting, but there are definitely some steamier scenes, and this book did not disappoint. One thing that I really did like about this installment is that we have the trope of a weak girl becoming strong. We have this girl who is technically in this guild of warriors, but she is not used for her warrior assets. Instead, she is more of like somebody who sits behind a desk and she wants to prove herself, and she has proven herself, but nobody really knows what she has done because they won't let her go out and fight, so she's doing it behind the guild's backs. And we just have that awesome trope of this weak girl who proves herself as very strong. And I really enjoyed it. It was done very well in this 190 pages, and I definitely think that you will enjoy it as well. If you have read The Prince, I'm sure you definitely want to get your hands on this one, but if you have not, definitely check out this one, or check out The Prince, or check out the original trilogy. It is really good. Like I've said, I've only read book 1, but I really want to rectify that very soon because I just really enjoy Jennifer's writing. It is always really good, really believable, and it really just sucks you in from page 1. I definitely cannot wait for the next novella because this one also ends in a cliffhanger. The first one is called The Prince. This one is called The King. So I am guessing that number 3 is going to be called The Queen, but we'll find out together. For my overall rating for this one, I'm definitely giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think it is just such a testament to how amazing Jennifer is as an author, as she can have this super short story really suck you in and make it feel like something super worthwhile. There are definitely some authors who lack a little bit when it comes to short stories. Jennifer is not one of them. It definitely has a very clear-cut beginning, middle, and end. It doesn't feel choppy or rushed. It just feels so natural and so good. You definitely have all of the description that you need, and again, you don't feel like you are just jumping into the middle of a series. Hopefully I have convinced you that you definitely want to check out this book or the book before it, or the original series, or any of Jennifer's writing, but this book is available right now. Down below, I will have some links in the description bar for you to grab a copy of your own, but you should definitely check it out. I absolutely loved it. I wish there was more that I could talk about without giving too much away, but Jennifer is just like so superb of an author. She's amazing. I still cannot get over how easily she can suck me into a story from page one, and this novella does not disappoint at all. Thank you guys so very much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit that subscription button. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.